Have you ever just stared at a mountain of homework, felt the clock ticking, and wished you had some kind of secret weapon? We've all been there, I think. Too many subjects, not enough time, and yeah, that inevitable struggle to really get your head around tough topics. Pretty universal for students, isn't it? That feeling of just being overwhelmed. Well, imagine if you had, like, a smart, tireless companion right there with you, ready to clarify things, summarize, maybe even guide your whole academic journey. So, our deep dive today is all about that, exploring how AI can become your ultimate smart study companion,
Yeah.
helping you learn faster, smarter, and, genuinely better. We're pulling insights from our source, AI, the Smart Student Study Companion, looking at practical ways AI can be used. It's not just tech talk, it's about changing how we learn.
Yeah. And what really stands out is how these tools directly address those common pain points you mentioned, that feeling of being overwhelmed. AI offers, well, a real shift in how we can approach education. It moves beyond the old one-size-fits-all methods, offering personalized support. It makes understanding potentially more accessible for everyone, really. Fills those gaps.
Exactly. Like, think about your whole learning journey transformed from that panic over a complex idea right through to figuring out your career path. So, today we're digging into how AI fits into all that. Our source lays out six really practical ways AI can change study habits. Let's jump right in, starting with, tackling those really tricky concepts. Okay, let's be honest. We've all hit that dense paragraph in a textbook or a formula that just makes your brain freeze up.
Right.
No matter how many times you read it, this is where AI can be amazing. It's our first point. AI for quick explanations. The material highlights how AI can break it down. Simple, step-by-step language. It's not just getting an explanation, it's getting your explanation, tailored to what you need right then. So for instance, stuck on, say, complex calculus or some subtle physics thing. Our source suggests asking AI to explain it, like you're in fifth grade. Oh, how brilliant is that? It just strips away the jargon, gives you an easy way in, lets you build that basic grasp before you tackle the harder stuff. It's not dumbing down, it's just meeting you where you are.
That idea of meeting students where they are, that's incredibly powerful, isn't it? I mean, traditionally, a classroom moves at one pace. If you miss something fundamental, it's really tough to catch up. AI has the ability to instantly adjust its explanation to your specific level. That's a game changer for really grasping core concepts. It shifts the focus from just memorizing to actually understanding the why, which leads to knowledge that sticks, knowledge you can actually use. It's like having a tutor who instantly sees where you're struggling and fills that gap just for you. No judgment.
Precisely. And once you've got those tricky concepts clearer, the next wave hits, managing all the reading. Which brings us right to our second point, AI for notes and summaries. Oh man, I remember drowning in research papers, textbook chapters, just knowing the key info was in there somewhere, but the clock was ticking so fast, the sheer volume can be paralyzing, can it? Well, our deep dive shows AI can take a huge chunk of text, that scary 50-page chapter, and whip up short notes or bullet points or even mind maps. Think about the time that saves. Instead of hours highlighting, you get a concise overview in minutes. It means you can quickly grab the main points, see the core themes, and then decide where you need to focus your energy, your own thinking.
That's such a critical point. Looking at the bigger picture, this isn't about, skipping the reading or just getting surface level stuff. It's more about efficient knowledge extraction and management. We're overloaded with information these days, right? So being able to quickly synthesize and structure knowledge isn't just handy, it's becoming an essential skill. It helps students become like curators of information, identify the key stuff, organize it so it sticks better. It builds information literacy.
Yeah, knowledge curator. I like that. Okay, so you've absorbed the knowledge, tested the tricky bits. Next step is practice, right? Making sure it sticks. Which leads us to application number 3. AI for practice questions. Every student knows practice is vital, but making good practice questions, that takes ages. The material we looked at really emphasizes this. AI can generate mock tests, MCQs, quizzes, pretty much on any subject. So you can practice endlessly before exams, tailor the questions to specific topics, difficulty, even the exam format you expect. No more hunting through old books for examples or waiting for a study guide. But here's the really cool part, and the source highlights this. AI doesn't just tell you the right answer. It explains why it's correct. That turns practice from just recall into a real learning moment. You don't just know what you got wrong, but why. That immediate feedback helps solidify things so much faster.
Absolutely. That immediate feedback loop you mentioned is, well, it's core to effective study, isn't it? Understanding the why helps stop you from making the same mistake again and again. When you get something wrong, the AI isn't just marking it red, it's giving you that little bit of teaching, guiding you to the right understanding. That cycle of practice, feedback, correction, it really speeds up mastery. It's
Mhm.
almost like having that tutor sitting right there, explaining your errors in real time, helping you build a solid mental map of the subject.
Yeah, and that idea of personalized instant help, it really flows into our fourth point, AI as a personal tutor. I mean, how many times have you been studying late, hit a wall, and just wish you could ask someone a quick question? Regular tutors aren't usually on call 24/7, are they? And let's face it, calling a friend at 2 a.m. before a final, probably not the best move. Our source tackles this head on. Need help 24/7. AI is always available. You can ask questions anytime, even 2 a.m. That really levels the playing field, doesn't it? Support exactly when and where you need it. No waiting for office hours.
Right, it's that on-demand aspect.
And here's a comparison from the source that really hit home for me. Unlike tuition classes, AI is patient and never gets tired of explaining.
Hmm.
Which, let's be honest, is a massive plus when you're feeling frustrated or confused, or you just need something explained for the 10th time.
Oh, yes.
A human tutor, however dedicated, has limits. AI doesn't. It can patiently rephrase the same concept 5 different ways until it finally clicks for you. Creates a kind of no judgment zone for learning. That's really important for building confidence, I think.
It really highlights the accessibility factor, too. Consistent on-demand support removes huge barriers, especially maybe for students who can't afford private tutors or live somewhere with fewer resources. Making sure help is just a query away, fitting individual learning speeds and schedules. It really democratizes access to good educational help. It stops a moment of confusion from becoming a major learning roadblock, keeps the momentum going.
That accessibility point is so crucial. Okay, let's broaden out a bit now, beyond the usual academic subjects. Think about language learning. That brings us to point 5, AI for language learning. Our deep dive shows how students can use AI to practice, well, English, Bengali, pretty much any language. I remember trying to learn French. The pronunciation disasters. I think I once asked for a poisson instead of a puce. Fish market versus flea market. Embarrassing.
Oh, dear.
If only AI had been there. The material says AI can check your grammar, suggest better ways to phrase sentences for fluency, and even help with pronunciation. Like analyzing your speech sounds against native speakers, giving specific feedback. That's a pretty comprehensive language assistant.
It really shows AI's adaptability, doesn't it? It goes beyond just memorizing words and rules. It pushes you into active, practical use of the language, getting that real-time feedback on grammar, structure, even those tricky pronunciation details. That's often really hard to get without a dedicated tutor or living there. It makes language learning much more interactive and personalized, builds confidence along with skill.
Definitely. Okay, finally, our source looks beyond the current semester, even past graduation. Point 6. AI for career guidance. This is such a huge area of uncertainty for so many young people, right? What should I study? What career fits? The options can feel endless, totally overwhelming sometimes. So the insights here show AI can analyze your skills maybe from grades, activities, interests you tell it, and then suggest suitable career paths. And it's not just a generic list. It's meant to be data-driven, personalized recommendations. It could point you towards, say, engineering or medicine, data science, design, whatever fits, and give you info on what those jobs involve, the study needed. It acts like a really objective sounding board, helping connect your talents with actual opportunities. Might ease some of that big decision anxiety.
Looking at the bigger picture, this is a powerful tool for, well, self-discovery and making informed choices. Navigating higher education and career options is seriously daunting. AI here acts almost like an intelligent guidance counselor, using data to align your interests and skills with real possibilities, helping students move from vague ideas to more concrete plans, understanding why certain paths might be a good fit. It's about empowering people to make choices that are not just fulfilling, but also, strategically sound for the future job market.
So, okay, we've laid out these 6 incredible ways AI can be like an academic superpower, helping students navigate this whole new learning world. But with great power comes great responsibility, as they say. And our source material includes a really, really crucial warning, an important note for students. While AI is powerful, offering all these amazing benefits, the message is clear. Don't misuse it. It's a tool for learning, not for cheating.
That distinction is vital.
Yeah, the specific warnings are right there. Don't copy answers blindly. And maybe even more critical, don't let AI replace your own thinking. It's about augmentation, right? Not replacement. The guidance is pretty empowering, actually. Use AI as a helper, not a cheater.
Yeah.
Like if you're stuck on code, using it as a helper means asking it to explain the logic, not just giving you the solution to paste in.
Exactly.
Or for an essay, maybe it helps brainstorm or refine a sentence, but it never writes the actual content for you. It demands active engagement. You still have to do the work.
And this brings up really important questions about digital literacy and academic integrity. They're so intertwined now. The tech itself is just a tool. It's neutral. How effective it is, whether it's used ethically, well, that comes down to the user. If students just use AI to get answers without actually thinking things through, they kind of undermine the whole point of education, don't they? Critical thinking, problem solving, synthesizing information, those human skills are still absolutely paramount. AI should be seen more like a sophisticated calculator for your brain. It helps process and understand, but the real thinking, the effort, that still has to come from you. It's about partnership with the tech, not outsourcing your brain.
Partnership, not outsourcing your intellect. That's perfectly put. So our deep dive into AI, the Smart Student Study Companion, really shows, I think, that AI offers these incredible shortcuts to being better informed, to excelling, from breaking down tough ideas to guiding career choices. It's a truly transformative set of tools.
Mhm. And what's really fascinating is the forward look our source gives. It kind of wraps it all up, concludes with this thought: students who use AI wisely will save time, learn faster, and score higher. And then in 2025, AI won't replace hardworking students. It will make them smarter learners. It's a vision where human effort and curiosity are amplified, not replaced.
So as you listening, look at your own learning journey. Maybe you're a student. Maybe you're just curious about learning. How might you start using AI wisely? How could you integrate it to become that smarter learner? And what new possibilities might that open up for your own understanding, your own growth? The tools are here. The next step, well, that's